taking over the world one nerd at a time. Total Nerd Takeover.
Hello, Chris Gray here from tnerdt.com, and today I'll be reviewing the Jetech H0782 Bluetooth headset. And it comes in this box right here. This Bluetooth headset is made in China. It is a universal Bluetooth headset. As you can see, there is no fancy packaging. It's just a cardboard box with the logo of the company stamped on the front. Very simple, and that would probably lead to its inexpensive price at about $25 on Amazon right now. There'll be a link in the description. So let's take a look at what comes in the box. So first, you're going to notice that the Bluetooth headset comes in the box, and the Bluetooth headset is made out of plastic. It has a decorated side panel here. Well, I say side panel when it's in your ear. It has a gel piece for the ear. It also has this ear loop, so you can hold it onto your ear, which is also removable. Very simple to remove, just like that. It's just a little clip here, and it just slides right back onto the ear canal shaft. The USB connection is right there on the bottom. As you can see, it is a micro USB. It has a phone button or a multi-function button, as it says in the directions, and it has a volume button on the back, which has 3 different settings: a low, a medium, and a high. It's very simple to use. There's only 2 buttons on this Bluetooth headset. Now, this Bluetooth headset also comes with the charger, USB to micro USB. That's it. That's pretty much all there is to it. There is no adapter that you can plug into an outlet. Just USB to micro USB. It also comes with the operating manual, which is also pretty much just very plain, very basic. That's all there is to it. That's the operating manual. Nothing fancy about it right there. This particular headset is using Bluetooth version 2.1. This is the EDR Class 2. So it's pretty much compatible with any type of smartphone and anything that will accept Bluetooth. Now, pairing the Bluetooth headset with your mobile device was pretty simple. Now, I have it paired with my iPhone 6 Plus, and all I had to do was hold the answer button or the call button, or in the directions in the manual it calls it the multi-function button. Hold it down and you'll hear some beeping and a little tune, and that means it'll actually start to go into a pairing mode. There's an LED on the side that flashes blue and red. That means it's in pairing mode. You look at your iPhone or your device, go into your Bluetooth settings and find the device, and bam, you're connected. That's all there is to it. Very, very simple, straightforward. Now, putting them on is very simple and very easy. That's all there is to it. That's what it looks like when it's on the side of my lovely face. Hold down the button and it activates Siri or whatever voice dictation or ability you have in your particular smartphone. Unless it's a phone number that I have previously called. If that's the case, double tap. Double tap will call back the last number you called. Seems pretty simple. To hang up, you just press the button again, it hangs up. Now, there are some other features in here with muting capabilities and call rejection. It says, to reject an incoming call, please long press the multi-function button for 2 seconds and release it. I couldn't get that to work properly. When I was trying to hold the button down, it would just shut the Bluetooth off. So that didn't really work very well. I wonder, I can't help to wonder if this is a instruction manual for multiple models, because this company does have multiple models. But I can't really complain considering the price is only about $25 on Amazon right now. As for comfort, I'm able to wear them for a few hours before they start to hurt the inside of my ear. They're not quite as comfortable as my Plantronics Marque 2, which is this pair right here. I have done a review. There's actually a YouTube video review on my channel. These are very comfortable. I can wear these for hours. I mean, literally, I've worn them for 7 hours with no problem. Now, the one good thing here is we have a good battery life, considering. We have 14 days of standby time, which is like a deep sleep mode, which I thought was very interesting. It sounds very similar to other products. I can't help to wonder if the electronics inside are manufactured by another company that they just put into their own plastic piece. There's 6 hours of talk time and 6 hours of music playback. You can play back music thanks to the Bluetooth version 2.1. Obviously, you're not going to get a stereo effect because you're only in one ear. There's also a headset battery meter. When you look at your smartphone, at least on the iPhone, it happens automatically, where you'll see the symbol, the Bluetooth symbol right next to it will show a battery icon, very similar to how the Marque works, and it will show you how much battery is in the Bluetooth. Now, you can also do that on Android, but you're going to have to download, according to what I've read here, the Android battery meter is available by downloading the Plantronics My Headset app. That's the Plantronics My Headset app. So I can't help to wonder if there's Plantronics gear in here. Now, according to what people have told me, the audio sounds pretty good, and there's also noise cancellation built into the headset. And I'm going to give you guys a close-up in just a moment of what this headset looks like close-up. To charge, you basically have to have some type of wall adapter or some USB connector, maybe on your computer or your laptop, or if you have an iPhone, you can plug it into one of your wall adapters, and just plug the micro USB onto the bottom, and just plug it in just like this, and you let it charge. Now, how do you know when it's charged? Very simple. When you first plug it in, there will be an LED here that will glow red. It will glow red, and it says charge time is about 1 hour. After that hour is over, the light will be solid blue. Unfortunately for my unit, that did not happen. I had this headset plugged in for roughly 3 hours, and it stayed red. Never went solid blue. However, when I unplugged it and paired it with my iPhone, and I saw on my iPhone it showed the battery level, and it was fully charged. So perhaps I have a faulty unit, or perhaps it's just the nature of the beast. I mean, it's a $25 Bluetooth headset, so you can't really complain there. But like I said, the comfort level it's not very comfortable. I can only wear it for maybe an hour or two before it really starts to bother the inner part of my ear. But when you first put it on, it's not terrible, and it's a very light headset. I don't really like the ear hook on here. I think that kind of adds to the discomfort, but I think it's more of the gel that's going into my ear. When you pull the hook off, you can actually stick this in your ear, and it stays pretty good. It's pretty solid. It stays in there pretty good. But if you're jumping around and acting like a lunatic, like I do on occasion, I could see this just falling right out of your ear. So that being said, not a terrible product. I'm going to give you guys a close-up view of the Jetech H0782 for $25. I'd say not bad. Why not? Now you can see the Jetech H0782 Universal Bluetooth next to the Plantronics M165 Marque 2, and you can see there is a slight size variation between the two. The Jetech is a little bit longer and a little bit wider, and it's also a little bit thicker than the Marque 2. You can see that there is a button here for calling and receiving, and there's a button here as well on the Marque. On the Marque on the side is a on-off switch, and you don't have that. The multi-function on-off or hang-up and phone call button here on the Jetech is what answers, receives calls, and turns the device on and off. It also will activate Siri if you hold it down for roughly 3 seconds. I had a little bit of trouble getting that to work properly, but once you get used to the timing, you can activate Siri. Okay, so here's a little audio comparison. Right now I'm talking to you on the Jetech headset, and as you can see, it's not terrible. It doesn't sound too bad, considering you're paying $25 for a Bluetooth headset. Now, getting Siri to work is tricky. Like I mentioned, you have to hold the button down for just the right amount of time for about 3 seconds so that Siri or your other voice activation will kick on. So that's a little bit tricky to get used to. But once you do, you'll be able to make phone calls from the headset as well. Now, I'm going to compare this to the Marque 2 in just a moment, but I also wanted to mention the speaker that I'm listening to is actually not bad. So when I'm talking to other people and they're talking to me, it sounds pretty clear. When I'm listening to podcasts, it sounds very good, and music. Now, obviously, no stereo because it's only one ear, but it sounds very good, pretty clear. I mean, if you're going to jack the volume up, you're probably going to hear a little bit of distortion, but not terrible. For $25, I think this is a really nice headset. So let's hear the Marque 2. So now I'm talking to you on the Plantronics M165 Marque 2. Now, this is going for about $35 on Amazon right now. So you're talking about a $10 difference. This is still my favorite non-stereo Bluetooth headset, although
The other headset is pretty nice for the money. So now you can make a good decision. Speaker also sounds very good when I'm listening to audio as well. So there's your comparison. I hope that helps you to figure out which Bluetooth is right for you in your price range.
If you like this video and you're interested to find out more about Total Nerd Takeover, head over to tnerdteat.com, where we also do 5 different podcasts we produce ourselves in the studio. We have a little bit of something for everything, and it's all nerds all the time, baby. So thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Wait a second, I'm getting a phone call. Wait a second. Oh, that's Wade Wilson. He wants his hat back. I better let you go. Thanks for checking out this video. I'll see you next time.